How did I get into acting? It all began when I was a kid, pretty much. I remember this one particular day, my parents went around to a family friend's house, and they had a daughter a few years older than me, and she was really into reading and books, and I was the outspoken child. And I remember we read a part of one of her books, one of her stories, and I suggested going and presenting it to our parents and our family members and going out into the living room and putting on a little show. And then we did that, and she narrated the story while I acted it out, sort of like a bit of an old-fashioned chorus actor setup. And pretty much from that point on, I loved acting and wanted to keep doing it. Is there a process or a method that I use? I would say there is, definitely. I like to read the script several times first, just to get the story, so I understand it a lot better. And then I start to do my analysis after that. So I'll look at where it's set, who's in the scene, what time of day it is, if there are any hints in the scene as to my age, my sexuality, what's going on in the scene specifically, maybe where I'm from, where the character's from. I look for as many hints as I can and just try to find as many small little connections to my own personal life that I can actually use in the scene, so it's less work pretty much. What type of training do I do to keep myself in the industry? I engage in coaching sessions with acting coaches. I like to attend classes as well. If I can't attend a class directly, I'll audit some classes. Try to make short films, indie productions, network with people, just get involved in all facets as much as I can. I want to dabble in directing as well, so that's always a good practice to get your head around. It also helps you become a better actor because you sort of know what to expect as an actor and as a director then, so you can actually work in symbiosis, which is quite effective. Perfecting myself in my craft, I'd say I just want to. Everything drives me. I enjoy playing roles. I enjoy entertaining. I like the response that people have to the performance. I like to affect change in people, whether it be to offend someone or to educate someone or to make someone laugh or cry. I like to see that effect on an audience. I enjoy teaching people something through dialogue on screen or on stage. I think it's a very, very powerful medium, and a lot of people don't realise how much power television and film and theatre can actually have in the world, not just on an entertainment level, but we can affect change across the whole planet, I think. And I think it's happening now, and this is the age to be doing it.
Every story is a journey to some sort of reason, some answer that we search for within the confines of words printed on paper. What we are really searching for is something altogether different. The escape that is writing is merely a tool for something greater and more mysterious. It surrounds us, explores us, shows us the truth behind the curtain of the world.
What I learned from my recent workshop at Stella Adler, one thing that was said there was fake it till you make it. Now, originally, I would have completely disregarded that statement, but faking it till you're making it, faking it till you make it. Now, for me, I understand that and I can apply that to acting, but I understand it differently now, is what I'm trying to say. Before, faking it till you make it is just literally just fake it, see what happens. Whereas my understanding now is acting is doing. Once you're doing something, your body will start to respond to that doing, and then your emotional states and everything will start to fall into place. Whereas in life, we tend to have an emotional reaction and then we laugh or then we cry, whereas in acting we're just doing it the other way around. So if you need to laugh, then just start laughing. But as long as you commit to that laughter fully and completely, then your body will actually be fooled into thinking, I gotta laugh, and then you start to laugh, and then it becomes effortless. So that for me now makes more sense, fake it till you make it. When did I have difficulty turning myself into a character? And what was it that was challenging? I'd say every character has their difficult points, because no character is just linear. They all have their own little facets and traits and things off to the side, and the deeper you go into characters psychologically, the more you find. So if you want to go deeper and you want to find, the darkest, deepest truths of a character within yourself, I suppose it's all about you. So it's just, I guess for me, bridging those connections between those parts of myself that maybe are a little bit harder to show, those embarrassing or those darker sides. It's allowing those connections to the character to come out and to show those, not so nice parts of my personality. We all have them, but we just like to hide them away. So I suppose, there's been several characters. I can't really say one or the other. What would be my dream role, and what would I bring to it? My dream role would be, I'd like fantasy. I love fantasy. Just getting out of the real world and jumping into a completely different, created world that doesn't exist in our reality, or something that's far-reaching in the galaxy, or an old medieval tale that's something fun and fantastic. Magician's magic, I love all that kind of stuff. Swords, archers, big battle scenes, Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. I think it's fantastic. What can I bring to a role? Well, two things really. Honesty, which is paramount. You have to be truthful and honest. It's just that simple. And all of me, all of myself. There's, just like I said previously, there's parts of us that we don't really like to show because we might be embarrassed by them, or they're not necessarily always pleasant. But I can promise that I will always bring those to the roles. Who's my favourite actor and why? I don't have a favourite actor. I'd say there's probably a lot out there that I really like, and for very different reasons. There's comedic actors and there's dramatic actors. And then there's really, really great there's really great comic actors that work really well on series, and then there's other comic actors that work great in films. And that's the same with drama as well. So I can't really pinpoint one. There's many actors that do great jobs all over the place. My acting journey so far has led me from Australia across to the UK and Europe, Canada, the States, Australia again, a little bit of New Zealand. So I've just been moving around and travelling, learning from all over the world. So my journey so far has been pretty fun. So I live my acting life and my goals in life, which is to travel and to enjoy my life. I live those parallel to one another. So living the dream pretty much, pretty happy. I don't necessarily need fame and fortune and all that stuff to make me happy. As long as I can live the travelling life and I get to learn and experience different things along with acting, then great. What acting career goals would I like to achieve this year? Wouldn't mind a series. I'm in LA right now, I'm going to be up in Vancouver soon. There's plenty of TV series going on. I'd like to imagine I can maybe get on a pilot or something, or score a role on a show. That'd be nice. So I'm going to be gunning for that when I can. What's my current Infront news? Fingers crossed. I'm chatting with a friend of mine from a few years ago up in Vancouver about possibly putting together some more projects. So we shot some episodes of a TV pilot a few years back, and I'm hoping to get together with him and his crew again, and like I said, fingers crossed, put together a TV pilot or make a feature film. That I want to expand on a film that I wrote once before, and I think it's a really good story to make a great feature. So, well, what advice can I give? My advice would be continue training, continue living your life, don't sacrifice your happiness for work. Acting, yes, it is work. Make sure you love it. Do other things. Don't just do acting, but do other things in your life. Figure out what makes you tick besides acting, and just enjoy yourself. Make sure you're happy. Make sure you're constantly happy, and you surround yourself with good people who can help you to remain that way. I mean, get rid of toxic relationships and look after your health. And just life advice, really. Nothing necessarily to do with acting. I mean, you can put this stuff into practice with all facets of your life. So.
Hey there, it's Scott here. We just got back from LA about a week or two ago, and have been organising the new apartment which we're in now, which is good. It's still a bit empty, but we've got the rare essentials, which is handy. We're based downtown, pretty much right in the middle of everything, so we're very close to everything we need. The last couple of days I've applied for a bunch of agents online. The agents in Vancouver have practically doubled since I was last here. There's so many new unrecognisable names and businesses, so I'll have to do a bit more research as I go through. But it is pilot season at the moment, so it might be hard to get a positive response. We have to sort of sit it out, I think, for a bit longer. I did have one agent respond saying that they liked what I had sent them, and they would like to hear from me back in April once pilot season starts to slow down. So that's a good thing, because they're a really, really good agent here. One of the top ones, which is kind of nice. On Monday, which is in 2 days from now, I'll be shooting a short piece with someone from VFS. So that'll be really, really good. It's quite a funny little piece. Other than that, we're just slogging away, putting the apartment together. We're going to shoot some more showreel scenes for Jen, and I'll keep applying for more agents, and we'll see if we can smash this thing in the next few weeks' time. All right.
Bring on Vancouver.